Okay, so in this example, we're going to convert this angle that's in degrees into radians. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the conversion that we derived last time, that 1 radian is equal to 180 degrees over pi. Okay, so if I want to take this in degrees and change it into radians, then I'm going to have to use this conversion factor, if you will, okay? Because this is degrees over pi to 1 radian, okay? So, how would I use this? Well, in this case here, I want to use a conversion factor, so I'm in degrees, and what do I want? I want to get to radians, right? So I need a conversion factor. So how am I going to use the conversion factor here? So this is degrees, and this is radians. So how am I going to get rid of the degrees, and so that I'm left with radians? And so this is where what we call unit analysis needs to be used. Okay? So in this case here, I need radians on top and degrees on the bottom. Right? So I want radians per degree. Well, in this case, how do I do this? Well, I'm going to basically put 1 radian for every 180 degrees over pi. So this is my ratio. Well, what does this mean? I'm going to multiply by this, but that's the same as multiplying by pi over 180, because I'm going to flip this, right? I'm going to multiply, instead of dividing, I can write this as a multiplication, right? If I write multiplication of the reciprocal here. So I'm going to do pi over 180 degrees, right? So now I've got the degrees on the bottom, right? And I've got radians on top. Okay? And even see this better, instead of doing this, let's just go back to even a simpler way of doing it. I know that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. That's even better. Because now I can say, okay, pi radians over 180 degrees, and I get the exact same ratio that I multiply by. And so I've got radians on top, degrees on the bottom. So radians over degrees. The degrees cancel, and I'm left with radians, which is exactly what I want. And so now I just multiply. So it's going to be 118.2 times pi over 180 radians. And then of course you just put this in your calculator and simplify, or round. And so in this case we're going to get 2.06 radians. And that's the answer. See you next time.